Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Today I'll be reacting to a new song from the artist Bjork from Iceland, and the song is called Atopos, and it was released on the 6th of September, and it's the first single from her upcoming 10th studio album, which is called Fossora, and I'm pretty sure I pronounced all of those things perfectly. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Yeah. This single features Kazimin of the Indonesian duo Gabba Modus Operandi. The song was co-written by Kazimin and Bjork, and the song's title comes from the Greek word for strange or out of place. I anticipate strangeness to be abound anyway. Every time Bjork releases anything, I always think it's going to be weird. Sometimes I'm right. She is an Icelandic musician who began her career at the age of 11 years old. She's 52 now. Noted for her distinct three-octave vocal range and eccentric persona, she's developed an eclectic musical style over her 4-decade career. And she has cited Sir David Attenborough as her biggest musical influence, saying that she identified with his thirst for exploring new and wild territories.
Are these not just excuses?
Okay, I've just paused it at 8 seconds and it's already got some sort of molten pewter hanging off the fingers of the bassoonist or clarinet player.
Are these not just excuses to not connect?
She loves that. Do, 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 do. Let me see. Are these? So that drum beat is nearly a karib. It's like an abridged karib. You know when I think there's a really famous example of creating something by actually taking something away. One of the most famous examples is when Rod Temperton wrote Thriller. Do 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 do. No, wait. As soon as I do that, I always do Give It To Me Baby, Rick James. So the way Rod Temperton arrived at that groove was he subtracted he took come on and do the conga, but he just took the g away from it. So come on and do the con, come on and do the con. I think this is a karib which has had something subtracted from it to make this unique beat that she's using here.
Differences are irrelevant to own.
See, I think would be a karib beat.
Are excuses to not connect.
I love these guys. So you've got some vibrantly coloured, I think they look like mushroom or grub people in what looks like the sort of the rotting underside of a tree root or something. They're all playing like I don't know whether those are supposed to be oboes, clarinets, or a type of saxophone. So let's call it an obophone, chlorobophone. It's a chlorobophone. So this is a chlorobophone sextet, and they look like they might be poisonous if you eat them. It's definitely weird.
I bow to all that you've given me.
And then you have somebody at some digital DJing decks there. They look like they might be CDJs, which is the ones that have, you put a compact disc in it and then you can manipulate it by scratching it as though it were a vinyl thing. I don't think that's a DDJ, which is there's no disc involved there. That's just manipulating sound files. But I think these are two CDJs with a mixer in the middle, and a brightly coloured. Why am I talking about what they're wearing? Because it's weird.
To find our resonance where we do.
I don't think I'm equipped to be able to actually analyse the music side of this, because it's just. I think you might have to be a jazzman or somebody who really understands these intervals that they're working in. I don't know. For me, it's awesome, but it's awesome because I don't understand it. So I'm sorry, guys, I can't help you with this one. Sometimes as is not to ponder. Sometimes you just have to accept a thing for all of its strange beauty and just marvel at it, really. This might be one of those occasions.
Our resonance where we do connect.
So it's in D, I think. D, God knows what. D, probably. Hang on. You know what? I'll try and work out one chord. Oh, that's G. Sorry, I chose the easiest chord.
Where we do connect.
That's really funny. At about 1 minute 19, there's a lovely sort of harmony pad that comes in, just on the vocals, and then there's this one sort of what sounds like an erroneous. What do we call it again? Chlorobophone. Just goes like. It's brilliant. What's that chord that they're singing? At least let's find that.
Connect.
Lovely chord. I think it's this. And.
If we don't grow outwards toward.
In terms of the arrangement, I know there's a lot of woodwind stuff happening here, but this is really reminding me of some of the more sort of exploratory Moog missions that Dick Hyman used to go on. There's actually an album called Dick Hyman. What's it called again? It's just called Moog, I think. And there's some tracks that sort of use the monophonic synthesizer in the same way that Bjork and her collaborators are using the Chlorobophones. I feel like they've just glued 3 different instruments together to make one really long one. It's making about 3 different sounds as it goes along. You need a lot of fingers to do that, but evidently the mushroom people have those.
You implode inwards towards destruction.
Okay, so she goes, we'll implode inwards towards destruction. If my plant doesn't reach towards you, there's internal erosion towards all. Enough about my sex life.
Pursuing the light too hard.
Pursuing the light too hard. Story of my life. Sorry.
That allows us to connect.
Then it goes into some old school techno, really, but with obviously the hybrid instruments, hybrid wind instruments. Goof, 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 goof. It's fucking awesome, this is. It's a really beautiful thing to look at. It's a really challenging arrangement musically, and it's a difficult lyric to decipher. I mean, not actually, it's it's written in plain words at the bottom of the screen. Actually, I don't mean decipher, but it's a difficult lyric to try and understand, really. But I'll tell you what, it's an amazing piece of art. I love this.
It's a muscle.
I used to have a friend that made techno music that sounded like that on an Atari ST. Not with the clarinets, though. Actually, no, not with the clarinets.
Who is a muscle?
Gone to a much more traditional 808 sound there.
Allows us to connect.
I don't know how those mushroom people are able to just sit there when that beat's going on. I'd be out of my pod and just grooving on it. Techno, 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 techno. I probably shouldn't bring Too Unlimited into an analysis of a Bjork song. No, 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 there's no limits. This is amazing. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard. I love it. Wow. All right, so I've just listened to it. I haven't got a fucking clue what it means or what it's doing, but I love stuff like this because it isn't designed to be a hit. Like, it's slightly anti-pop music somehow, and they've really lavished a lot of attention on the way it looks, and the aesthetic is completely unique. It's sort of, it seems like space mushroom people playing weird instruments, not in that sort of now kind of that like in the cantina in Star Wars. They're a bit weirder than that. There's a little bit more. I'm trying to think of the particular kind of sci-fi that it reminds me of. What does it remind me of? Some of the backgrounds are looking a little bit HR Giga, but not in that sort of dark and foreboding way. I mean, it looks all slimy and I don't know. Maybe this is something that's sort of talking about the mycelial networks, you know, that thing that they discuss in, I suppose, Star Trek Discovery. You know, they're definitely mushroom people, but based on the fact that they wouldn't get up and dance to that techno beat, I wouldn't say they were fun guys to be with. Shit. Justin Hawkins writes again. I'm not taking the piss. I actually love this thing. It's brilliant. I'd recommend you watch it. For those of you that enjoy participating in recreational drugs, go easy on this stuff. It's going to bend your mind. Completely out of shape. If I was Bjork, I'd be like, Justin Hawkins writes again. No. Justin Hawkins writes again. Again. And it just sounds like the incidental music of Heartbeat featuring Nick Berry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and watch one of these two videos, and do indulge in this Bjork stuff. It's amazing. It's weird, but it's amazing. Cheers.